Hello, it's Hidden Beauty, or you can call me Hidi. Today, I'm going to show you how I created this look using the Girlcult eyeshadow in 59 from their Miao Witch collection. It's a wonderful cool blue, and I would say one of the unique palettes I've seen. First, I'm going to apply a lip mask on my lips so it will be soft when I'm ready to apply my lipstick. I'm using Kaleidos Blue Agave Softening Lip Mask. I also applied my skincare so my skin is ready for the base. For the concealer, I'm using the same Cover Perfection Tip Concealer in the shade 2.5. I'm applying it on my dark spots and under the eyes and blending them using the Artemis Puff. Then, I'm applying my foundation. I'm using MAC Studio Fix liquid foundation that I mixed myself because I bought the wrong shade for me. I've always had a hard time finding my shade, so it works best for me to just mix them. I'm applying it all over my face and blending it with my Immortals puff. I like to use setting spray to wet the puff before using it. This way, it blends and sets the foundation nicely. Then I take my setting powder to set the foundation. I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Ultra Blur. This base really works for me without the patchiness and lasts a long time. For the contour, I'm using Judydoll 2-in-1 Highlighter Contour Palette in 3 Shadow. I'm adding the shadows on the side of my nose, then I blend them out. Then I'm adding the same shadow under my cheeks. I looked at my face and observed where the shadows naturally land, and I like it this way as well. Then, I apply a little bit on the jawline and chin. I'm gonna layer my contour with Kaleidos Symphony Contour Trio in medium. This is a bit darker, so I just blend it with the Judydoll so it's not too harsh. And here's the main star of the show. Can you see this beautiful packaging? This is the Girlcult eyeshadow palette in 59. I'm going to use this vivid blue with a creamy formula as a base. Then I spread it around with my finger, just enough for it to cover the eyelids. I know it's not perfect, but I'm going to cover it with shimmers anyway. Then I'm gonna use this dark gray eyeshadow and drag my brush slowly to create a wing. I'm also slowly blending it with the blue eyeshadow so they connect. Applying this under my eyes as well to kinda get a smoky look, but not really. Then I'm applying this light turquoise shade on the inner corners of my eyes and extending it to the wing. The eyeshadow is buildable, so you can add more layers to make it more opaque. Then, I'm applying this blue shimmer using my fingertips. I find it better to apply shimmers this way. I applied more light turquoise shade from earlier to fix the shape. Then I'm applying this white eyeshadow on the inner corner of my eyes as well. I'm shaping it like a wing because I will also add a black liner on top of it later on. This is just to complement the shape of the wing. For the eyeliner, I'm using the Peripera Ink Thin Brush Liner in Black Noir. I'm applying it on the inner corner of my eyes. And make a wing on the outer corner as well. Going back to the creamy blue eyeshadow, I'm applying it under the eyes using a small angled brush. I'm extending it under the black wing. Touch up the dark gray. Then I apply the gel liner both on the lower and upper lash line. I'm using the BL Last Auto Gel Eyeliner in Noir. Then touching up the white eyeshadow. For the eyebrows, I'm using Strokes Brow Definer palette. Filling up my brows and following the shape using an angled brush. For the blush, I'm using Kaleidos Mono Blush in Pearl Bliss. I love this one because it gives a very subtle blush on my skin tone. Then, I'm using Kaleidos Space Age Highlighter in Moon Cruiser for the highlighter. It gives a blue and violet shift. Then, I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Curl Waterproof Mascara for the lashes. And for the lip color, I'm using the Girlcult Lip Clay in G79. It has a black base with blue glitters. And that's how it's done. I really love how the blue suits my skin tone and how the powder is so pigmented and easy to blend. And matching it with a Girlcult Lip Clay in G79 is just perfect. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe and let me know your thoughts. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you and see you around.